Today, I'm going to talk about niun to ryul assimilation and tensification. So the first rule is when ryul and niun come together, the niun sound is usually replaced by the ryul as in 7년, which actually means 7 years. When you are counting years, you can use the counter noun 년 and then 7, the number, the sign of number. So 7년. It's not 7년. It's so difficult if you want to pronounce ni은 right after 리을. So we just use 리을. So that's the assimilation. A couple of other examples. 진리, 진리, but it's actually pronounced as 진리, which means truth. And 신라, 신라. Shilla is a name of the dynasty of a kingdom located in southern and central part of the Korean peninsula until 10th century. It's a lot of history, but that's the name of the dynasty that used to be in the Korean peninsula. So Shilla. It's actually spelled Shin-la, but it's Shilla, Shilla. And rule number 2, when 리을 followed by the vowel E or semi-vowels ya or ya in compound words, another 리을 is inserted between them. So number 2 is probably can be a 리을 addition rule, 물약. It's written 물약, but when it's pronounced, it's 물약, which means liquid medicine. 서울역, 서울역. So this is the same thing. 리을 followed by the 여 vowel, so 리을 is inserted, which means Seoul station. 서울역, 서울역. Okay, and let's move on to the tensification rule. Tensification rule number 1. You should remember 바다가자 and 마리아나. What do I mean by 바다가자 and 마리아나? I'm going to tell you more about why you need to remember these. Actually, this 바다 means sea. Beautiful, right? Sea, and then you make association with this 시로, the consonant. Okay, 바다 가자 sea. 바다 가자 means let's go to the sea. So, 바다 가자 sea. And Mariana and vowel. Okay, how does it work? When 바다 가자 consonants, 비읍, 디귿, 기역, 지읒, 시옷 are between voiced sounds. Voiced sounds include Mariana plus vowels. So 미음, 리을, 이응, 니은 are voiced sounds. That's why I told you to remember 바다 가자, Mariana. When 바다 가자 consonants are between voiced sounds, they become tensified, which means they become 쌍비읍, 쌍디귿, 쌍기역, 쌍지옷, 쌍시옷. Okay, let's look at a few examples. First, 갈등, 갈등. So as you can see, you have this 리을 sound followed by 디귿 in 갈등, and then you see this 디귿 becomes 쌍디귿 갈등. 김밥. You have this 비읍 and it actually follows 미음 sound, so it becomes tensified. And 갈등 means conflict, and 김밥 is the Korean food. Now let's move on to the second situation when tensification happens. This is one of my favorite rice wine, which is called 막걸리 in Korean. It's actually pronounced as 막걸리, 막걸리. Notice that we have this 기역 followed by 기역. So 바다가자 sound and another 바다가자 sound. Then the second 기역 becomes tensified. So that's the rule. 바다가자 plus 바다가자 becomes tensified. So the preceding syllable ends with 바다가자 in 받침, the final consonant, and the following syllable starts with 바다가자 in initial position. Then the 바다가자 in the following syllable becomes tensified. So, for example, we've learned this word a long time ago. You see 받아가자, 기억, and 시옷. It's actually pronounced as 학생, not 학생. 학생. What about this? We learned this. We haven't actually covered the double consonant rule, but it's gonna become up and 비읍 and 디귿. So 없다. So this 비읍 and 디귿, if you think about it, it's 받아가자 sound and another 받아가자 sound. They're combined, and the second set will be a tensified sound. Let me give you another set of examples. Actually, in this conversation one, we covered several words. For example, 기숙사, 대학교, 책상, 있다. So if you look at this, okay, now you know. 받아가자 sound followed by 받아가자 sound, then it becomes tensified. 기억 followed by 기억. The 기억 becomes tensified. 기억, and then we have 시옷. 시옷 becomes 쌍시옷. And this it becomes it다 first because of the 받침 rule, the finer consonant rule. And then 디귿 becomes 쌍디귿 because of the tensification rule. So now I'm going to talk about a Korean trending joke ever since this coronavirus pandemic started. For example, over 10,000 confirmed cases have been reported across the country. 전국 10,000명 이상의 확진자가 보고되었습니다. So as you can see, confirmed case is 확진자, 질병이 확인된 환자, which means like you're the person who were tested and then confirmed as you're infected with coronavirus. So this is 확진자, 확진. The first two letters means confirmed. 자 means a person. That's like a formal way to refer to a person. 확진자. And look at this. 받아가자 sound, 기억. 받아가자 sound, 지읒. So they are together. What's gonna happen? 확진자. So the actual pronunciation would be 확진자 for this confirmed case. Then the joke started. Title, 확진자. 우리 모두 조심해야겠어요. We should be very careful. 우리 동네 아줌마가 코로나19가 무서워서. There's a lady in my neighborhood who's very afraid of COVID-19. 아무데도 안 나가고 집에서 밥만 먹고 she didn't go anywhere. She didn't go out and she just stayed home and she had meals. 운동도 안 하고 일주일이 지났는데 she didn't exercise because she couldn't go outside and it's been a week. 확진자로 판명이 났다네요. She was confirmed as 확진자. 살이 확진자, which actually means who suddenly gained a lot of weight. So 살이 확진자, 살이 is omitted, and then people just use 확진자. These are three letters at the end. So 확 means suddenly or fast. 찐, 찌다 is the verb for 살이 찌다, which means gain weight. 자 means person. So the person who gained weight so suddenly, so fast. And then there's the tracking information of her route. So she moved from 식탁, the dining table, to sofa, freezer, 냉장고, and then sofa and dining table, 식탁, and 침대 is bed, and freezer and bed. So that's the joke we tell each other, just not to gain too much weight while we are just staying home because of this COVID-19 pandemic. I'm also hoping that I don't gain a lot of weight. I don't know why I'm so hungry, although I don't move at all, but we'll see. Well, I thought it was funny. I'm not sure whether you enjoyed it or not, but yeah, this is it. Okay, I hope it was helpful and let me know if you have any questions. And I do hope that I don't become a 확진자. Everybody stay safe and healthy. Thank you. Bye.